Hi guys. Hi. Hi Madhav. Hi Barka. Hello. Hello. Should I put you guys a little bit lower so that you can actually see shit? But then you cannot really see me. You cannot now see the. No, you cannot. Okay, let me just put it up. That's fine. You won't just see me. Anyway, hi everyone. Hi guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fill in the poll as always. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Oof. How's everyone doing? Are you traveling? Yes, yes, I am. Right now, I am in South Korea for another 2 weeks. So, yes, yes, I am. I've been climbing a mountain today. I'm tired. My legs are just not working. K-drama fan, yes! Which K-drama though? Which one? Or better to ask, what actor? Madhav, you would like the no communication cards. No communication from Anivesh or Kritika. Anivesh. I also should grab the other thing. Anivesh or Kritika. I think it might be in opposites, where your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there is no one who compares to you. Your perfection and no one compares. Aw, that's cute. Hi Merda. Hello. Hi. I'm doing all right. I just climbed up a mountain today, so I'm still a bit sore. Let me grab my thingy. Oh, Jesus. Oy. Can I have a yes or no oracle? I don't have yes or no oracles. The ones that I have are in the poll. Then I also have the no communication oracles. I got 3 from Nomi. So the no communication oracles, the shadow work oracles, and the raise your vibration oracles. So those are the 7 I have for right now. So let me know. Samacher, welcome. Hi, Red. She didn't skip like that. Oh my god. Much stuff. It was. But it was good and it was nice. But my legs are just like, nope, no. We're not doing that. Nope. Then the friend I'm with, she is like, yes, more mountains. I'm like, I need recovery days. Um, Show lessons there are no communication cards from Anivesh for Priya. Anivesh for Priya. We have spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips. Everything you could ever need or want, you deserve nothing less. We also have father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. And lastly, finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. You can choose an oracle that can answer my question. I don't think I have an oracle right now that can answer that question. What was the question exactly? Will your interview next Tuesday go well? I'll be able to get the job. Let me take a look at the raise your vibration because I'm not 100% sure. Otherwise, I'll go with the Mystic Forest ones. But yes, guys. Okay, I think I can do these raise your vibration oracles. For Merida, will your interview next Tuesday go well in the form of you getting the job? Will you get the job next Tuesday? That interview with Merida. Will Merida get the job? We have living with purpose brings me prosperity. Okay, that's a good sign. I trust in my gifts. And clear your karma. So this is very much I feel like if you go with confidence and go like I got this, I can do this, then I do want to say yes. I want to say yes. Everyone wanting to know communication. Barka, no communication message from Nitin for Barka. Nitin for Barka. This one keeps popping up ever since yesterday. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And will you listen? There are so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out, or will you believe me? Thanks so much. You're very welcome. Hi, Cynic. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. How's everyone doing? I feel like I'm too early for the Americans because I think it's gonna be like 4 a.m. What time is it? But yeah, how is everyone doing? You're all doing good. I had hoped to do maybe a live stream like yesterday as well. I kind of, got a lot of shit in between. Take a look at the poll. So number 1 is love life messages, and then we were shared second place with the spirit animals or the little love notes. The Mystic Forest last. Red, what's a spirit animal? Spirit animal for red. The raccoon inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity, to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. You're welcome. Welcome. How's everyone doing, feeling? Good stuff. It's probably going to be a very short live stream. We'll kind of see. Also, just because it's a bit late, not late here, but it's 7. Yeah. 7 p.m. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Well, good evening. Watching from West Texas. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. For everyone that's new, welcome. Nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles, and I will take a look. If you're wanting an oracle right now, priority oracle or a different oracle than the options available, then a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look up the exchange rate. We will figure it out. But yeah, that is what is going on. Fill in the poll. I will let the poll go for a couple more minutes. How long is it going? It's now going for 11 minutes. Okay, let me just close the poll and get started with the free oracle. So we have love life messages and love notes, of course. And then this can go to the side. I need to close that because I will throw that over. Okay. Let me get the pin going. Love notes or love life, and then the hearts. And then I need to oh, that's still the old one. Wait, I'll say one question. Tarot readings, €10. Wow, that's an old one. Super chats. Free oracle and option love notes or love life with hearts. One question tarot reading, €10 donation. Priority oracle of choice, €2 donation. Yes, okay, we're not gonna do that. Yes. Also, we are not having Twitch here as well because I'm just live streaming straight from YouTube. Yes. So yes. I brushed my hello. How's your trip? It's going really well. I did some mountain climbing today, which went well, but I'm just from my back down. It's just dead. As well as we live way up on a hill as well, so it was a lot, just a lot a lot. So yeah, the options for the free oracles. All you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options available are either little love notes, very short, quick little lovey-dovey kind of like messages from your person, or little heart-shaped messages for and about your love life. Anything that you need to know or hear for and about your love life. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. Have patience and I'll get to your question eventually. If you're wanting a priority oracle, another oracle, or a different oracle, then a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation, and donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Or donating. You can also pay in the form of like donating memberships as well if you want to. But yes, that is what is happening. Hi, country. Also be aware, members do have the priority. Hi, country. Hello. Hi, Ashley. Country, want the love notes from DJ? Love notes from DJ for country. DJ. I wish you were mine. Now is not the time, and don't pressure me. Don't pressure me. Hi, Ace. Ashley, how's your trip? It's going really well. Really well. We'll talk about it in like a sec. Let me take a look. Reshma, love life message for Reshma. I'll take that one for Reshma. I cannot show you those. We have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. You also have a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Your lifetime is early, so I'm able to join. Yes, it's very early. Very early. Love life message for a mom. You have twin flames. Your passion ignites, and we also have a soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So definitely a soul connection coming in for you. Try that quickly. Thank you. You're welcome. So yeah, the trip is going really well. Still a little bit jet lagged. But today we went mountain climbing. Well, not really mountain climbing, like on a mountain hike. Which was nice. I am not used to physical movement anymore, so it was hard, difficult, but it was nice though. It was nice and it was good, and we got to see a little bit here and there. So yeah, just trying to cramp as many activities in like the 3 weeks that we're having, but so far so good. How many hours from your homeland to South Korea? So the time difference right now is 7 hours, but this weekend it's going to be 8 hours. And the flight here, it was an 11-hour flight to China, and then I had another 3-hour flight, but it then kind of like takes a detour. Erica, love life for Erica. Just the one? Apparently so. Okay, Erica. You have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. This can be focusing on friendships that might need a partner in friendships, or that spirit would like you to, if you are in a relationship, focus more on the friendship within the relationship because that will improve the overall quality of the relationship. Thank you. You're welcome. Fishkin early, yes. It's afternoon here. Oh, okay. It's 3:26 a.m. here. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm surprised to see you here, Ash, to be honest. 'Cause I was like, the Americans are probably not gonna be here. What oracles did I bring? The little hearts, the love notes, the mystic forest oracles, the spirit animals, and then 3 I got from Naomi: the no communication messages oracles, the shadow work oracles, and the raise your vibration oracles. So that's what I have. And then I have 2 tarot decks: the gourmet and the little kitty oracles as well. Or tarot, not oracle. Also, everyone sending good vibes to Naomi. She has a scan today in like an hour. Or not an hour, in like 30 minutes. It's always beer o'clock somewhere. Mm. I can join Lynn's live when she comes in the afternoon. Okay, nice. Oh, can I please get the no communication oracle from Donkey? Yes, you can. And Bruce for Ashley. Bruce. You have the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. And ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. That's all. The bottom, other opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. At the bottom. Good vibes, yes. Share, thanks so much for the donation. Hey Lindy, I would like to ask how the person that's roaming in my thought feels about you. Okay. Let me clear this one out of the way. To change your number, yes, so we should. Sending her peaceful healing energy. Thank you. I also got like a little calming rock that I got from her. I'm like, let me get it out as well. Some good vibes. Okay. Share. So the person that's roaming your thoughts, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Share. Share. The one that's roaming your thoughts. How does that person feel about Share? At the bottom, we have the Eight of Swords, which can feel a little bit trapped. The Eight of Swords, but it's like trapped, but it's like self-implied. They're not actually trapped. They can get away, but it's more their mind, whether that is, okay, I cannot do anything because of this or that or that. It's always outside. The reason or the problem or the issue is always outside of themselves and not within themselves. We have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Tower. Okay. So I do feel that, I don't know what happened here, but I feel like that at some point there has been some big changes, sudden change, revelation, breakthrough. How do they feel about you? I don't know if it is that they're thinking that you're having trouble choosing. The Seven of Cups can sometimes be a bit stuck in decisions and not really knowing what is a right decision and what is not a right decision, and just feeling a little bit stuck in the options and choosing. The Two of Wands, I know that can also be distance, that there is some long distance between the two of you, but it can also talk about choosing something different. With the Queen of Swords, I definitely feel that they see you or think of you as a very intelligent person that can have good conversations with, very sharp with words, can sometimes come across a little bit like an ice queen sometimes. Like, the Queen of Swords is very good at, like, again, communication, what they want, what they see, what they accept, what they won't accept. So in that can be a bit cold sometimes. But at the same time, with the Page Wands, you also have this, like, that they see this, like, child-like energy over you, of just like, let's just try, let's just go. You're interested in something that catches your eye, or whether it is doing something creative, like I wanted to try pottery baking, let's just go try it. So I do feel that there is also that youthful energy surrounding you, or that they see that very much as well. With that Wheel of Fortune, that's the one where I'm like, the Wheel of Fortune talks about endings of cycles, completion, but also things that are out of your control. Um, and with the Eight of Swords as the overall energy, I feel like they might think that you're putting yourself or making it bigger than it needs to be. Whether it is you're like, well, distance is a problem, or culture is a problem, or I need to focus on work, or blah, 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 blah. That they might think that you make things more difficult for yourself than that they need to be. And that's a bit sad, I suppose. I kind of want to take a look at the Tower. Why do you have the Tower here? What is that sudden change, revelation, breakthrough moment? Six of Swords is overall energy. And then the Ten of Cups and the Empress with the Six of Swords is overall. I don't know if this is what they think of you, or if this is something that happened between the two of you, but I'm seeing a situation where there was a realization, breakthrough, a aha moment, in order to either move on from, or move forward, or leave the past in the past. Whether that is this person, or whether that is you are finally able to break free out of a situation. Because I do feel it's some sort of like revelation that is good, because we have the Ten of Cups, which is I feel like something happened, a big epiphany kind of like moment, aha moment, and I think you are like, oh, fuck this. Okay, I'm no longer gonna invest. I'm gonna go towards my emotional happiness and moving forward with that. I'm a fucking empress. I got this. I'm not gonna settle for less. I'm not gonna accept less. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not sure what the situation is between you and this person. I'm not necessarily seeing, I don't know if this is like a romantic interest or anything, because I'm not really seeing that. I'm feeling a lot of like respect. I'm feeling a lot of, you're making your life harder than it need to be, but still that respect, and you do you in the way that you do it. Some proudness and respect for how you dealt with certain situations, especially, again, the Tower is life-changing revelations, life-changing decisions. Yeah, but I'm not really seeing like deeper. Yeah. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. and I will take a look. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm having right now. So share if you have any questions, let me know and I will take a look. Yeah, that sounds like Bruce, especially breaking culture reliefs. Yeah, exactly. See you next time, Reshma. Bye bye. Enjoy your trip. Thank you. Monica, hello. Finally caught the live. Well, this is the first one in Korea. The first one in Korea. So yeah, welcome. It's very early over there, isn't it? Looks like yeah, thank you. Okay. Alright, so I don't know. She's on. Okay. It's 6:37. Okay. Love your bracelets. Did you get them in Korea? One, but I've been wearing that one for a little bit. So this one I got from Korea 3 years ago, from a temple. This one I just got in the Netherlands, and this one I got from Naomi. She has the other one. She has the other one. So yeah, kind of. Naomi's just. Naomi just texted that for the CAT scan she needs to get rid of all her jewelry. So the big hoops, the lip piercing, and now also like her arms are like bare. So she's like, I feel naked. Like, yeah, I get that. I get that. Okay, let me reset the chat real quick. So yeah, hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options available for today are either the little love notes or the little love life messages, the heart-shaped love life messages for and about your love life. If you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. The other oracles I have with me on this trip are the spirit animal messages, the mystic forest messages. I have the no communication messages, shadow work oracles, and the raise your vibration oracle. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations coming down either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. It is going to be a rather short live stream, so I think I am just going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. I'm not sure when I will be able to do another live stream, kind of depending on, like, what time I'll be back from, like, going away all day and all that stuff as well. So yes. I love seeing Toki's adventure. That bunny is very funny. Yeah. I send my shit every day to Naomi and she edits everything. So yes. Naomi is Toki. Yes. Neha, let's take a look on your guidance for Neha. Oh, geez. Okay, you have a lot. Neha, you have where there is hope. Don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. You also have miracles in the darkness. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. When you stay focused on the light, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. You also have spirit of life. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is within you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in this realization and feel the lightness within you. And lastly, you have the key. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within you primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. So again, a lot of like inward focused energy for you today. Red, thanks so much, darling. A gift. Oh, thanks so much. I really, really appreciate it. Ashley, thanks for the donation as well. Thank you. So Ashley, can I please get Shadow Work Oracles and Tarot to explain? Yes. Shadow Work. Okay, Ashley, Shadow Work. Thank you so much, you're welcome. Buy a new bracelet or free cards. Thank you, Red. I didn't bring my numbers, so I cannot do giveaways. I can do it with my phone. But yeah. Ashley, Shadow Work for Ashley. I kind of want that one too. Right. Ashley, Shadow Work. We have isolation. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. Loneliness, solitude, alienation, it says. Okay, I don't know if you can read it. You also have protection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Again, with the inward. Blame, deflection, accusation. Okay. Trauma. Your scars are proof of resilience and survival. Pain, wounds, and shock. And lastly, you have attachment. True growth require letting go. Clinging, dependence, and addiction. Okay, let me get a deck out. So we're going to start with isolation. In solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper. Where does Ashley get this? Where did Ashley get isolation? Where did Ashley get isolation? We have the Tower. So sudden change, breakthrough. We have the World. Yeah. Endings of cycles. The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Magician. Yeah, okay. So with isolation, solitude, I definitely feel Spirit would like you to take just a moment, especially with that Tower after, and then the Eight of Wands. Rapid, big changes. We always need a moment to recover, a moment to get ourselves back in our own headspace. This has been an ending of some sort of cycle. The question is also, what do you want to manifest? Where do you want to move towards forward? And with the Seven of Pentacles, that there might be a little bit of a lack of goal, of like, this is where I want to go, this is what I'm working towards, this is what I want to do. And with that isolation, again, discover your true self and connect deeper. So this is the ending of a cycle, and there's a need to just take a step back, collect our thoughts. What do I want, or what is the next goal where I can work towards what you want to achieve? Um, why the Knight of Swords, though? Why the Knight of Swords? That can also be like talking about it, but that's more so like coming to the rescue for yourself. We have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so that might also be, yes, isolation, but you still talk about it with other people. You can talk about it with other people. For me, personally, I process things by talking about it, and I feel like that is what has been asked here as well. I have no goals or ambitions anymore except to get out of Walmart. Yeah. So that is already a good start. But then where do we want to get into? You know, what's the next step? And this is not something that you need to answer like right away. You know, you don't have to have an answer. If anything, I feel like Spirit wants you to take a little bit of a step and a moment and some time to, you know, really sit with it. This can take like weeks, by the way, days, but it can also be like 2 hours. But it needs a little bit of time. Projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Why does Ashley get projection? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Empress, and we have the Fool. At the bottom, we have the King of Wands. When it comes to, I feel like this is with Bruce as well. Well, not necessarily with Bruce, but the thing that kind of like came to mind right away is you know nothing, Jon Snow. Yeah. You know a lot, and there's a lot of facts, and there's a lot of, you know, but there also needs to be some sort of realization of I don't know everything, and it's okay to not know everything. Because with the Empress, all the answers that you need will come to you, or all the you don't have to have all the answers right now in order to make sense of it, or in order to move forward, or in order to do something, or, you know. And with that projection, seek the truth within before pointing fingers outward. How does this affect me? Yeah, but I need to know the truth. Why? How does that affect you right now in knowing all of that? Because I feel like it turns into pointing fingers if you're like, oh, I know this is why. Oh, they're such a bitch, or, you know. Yeah, so with that projection, I feel like Spirit's more be aware, or like be cautious when it comes to projecting your thoughts onto a situation without the other person really 100% like telling you. Okay, trauma. Your scars are proof of resilience and survival. Love that card. Actually, why did Ashley get the trauma card here? Okay, I'm seeing the Moon and the Empress already. So we have the Moon, the Empress, the King of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. With the Eight of Swords as the over energy. I think that card, your scars are proof of your resilience and your trauma. And I kind of want to add in not your weakness. With the Nine of Wands as well, that's resilience pushing through. The Moon can sometimes have a little bit of a distorted idea. So embrace your scars. They are proof of how strong you are. They are proof of that you survived. They are proof of the strength that lies within you. Because it does require a lot of strength to not just undergo what you had to undergo, but still carry the scars of it as well. Because you are already that Empress, you know. That's already you. And I feel like you embracing the scars, yes, that happened to me, not in a way of like forgiving the people that gave you the scars. For me, forgiveness, very overrated. All you need to do is in order to move forward. You don't need to forgive someone in order to move forward or move on, or, you know, leave it in the past. And wear those scars proudly. Absolute proudly. Again, with that Six of Swords, leaving shit in the past that's no longer serving. That was old me. That was the me that didn't want the scars. That was the old me that got inflicted those scars. That's, old me. Okay. And lastly, you have attachment. True growth requires letting go. And again, I kind of feel like that is very linked to your trauma card. Also because we have the Six of Swords for that one as well. So attachment for Ashley. Ashley get the detachment. Queen of Swords again. I swear, if the Empress is here, you have Temperance, Two of Cups, and the World. Yeah. I feel like that is letting go of, or a compromise of, with the Three of Wands underneath that. The Two of Cups. Relationships where you were not chosen. Not necessarily romantic relationships with like Bruce, even though that's also an example of it. But that can also be the relationship to your mom, where you feel like I choose her, but she doesn't really choose me. The World talks about endings of cycles with that as well. Again, letting go of certain attachments that are making you feel miserable. How can you test that? If, let's say, you were to go through your phone, all the contacts, and if you're like, I'm going to call this person right now, how does that make you feel? If you're like, oh, I don't want to, or, if they bring anything other than like happiness, it's probably time to detach from them or like let that go. Temperance talks about compromise, give and take. Um, and that when it comes to like people around you, you are allowed to have higher standards for the way that they treat you. So yeah, that's kind of what I would put it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna scroll through the chat for a little bit. So I just like continued. I'm sad because I used to be a good goal-getting and ambitious, but when everyone beats me down, I just give up. Yeah, which is normal, which is understandable, which I get. And it's just sad. And again, with that, the first one that you had, the isolation, I think this is the moment that you need right now. Just some isolation. Just going like, Jesus Christ, everyone's just like beating me down and I cannot take that. And that is where that attachment comes in, like letting go of those people. Because you deserve people that are like, yes, Ashley, let's go get them. Let's go get the world. So yeah, I was going to go through my phone and delete a bunch of numbers. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Thanks, you're very welcome. Also need to do that to my Facebook. Yeah, it's very much like who has access to me or who do I allow access to me, because that's what it is. And with that Queen of Swords, don't be afraid to be a bitch with it. Be a bitch. Have those high standards for people. Yeah, go at it. Hi, Gerline. Can I also get a shadow work oracle? Yes, you can. Shadow work for Gerline. How's Korea? It's always good. It's always good. Gerline, let's take a look, darling. Gerline, shadow work. You also have trauma. Your scars are proof of resilience and survival. And then you also says pain, wound, and shock. I don't know how you see it best. So, you also have pride. True worth is measured by character, not accolades. So not by what you have, but by the person that you are. Arrogance, vanity, and ego. And then we also have control. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom, domination, manipulation, and power. So with this, the shadow work that needs to be done is about the idea of control, wanting to control or feeling the need to control everything, as well as pride. working on your pride, that it's more about who you are as a person, and it's not so much as what you have or what you not have. At the bottom you have regret, and I feel like that's why you might do certain things, because you're like, I don't want to regret or feel like, oh, I could have done better because someone else has better. And I feel like that very much stems, the core of it stems from some sort of like trauma, whether it is a parent that says, oh, you need to be better, or you need to be the best, or stuff like that. So yeah. Mooney, darling, please don't spam. um I'm doing members, and I just did paid donations as well, so hold your tits so I can hold mine. Also, I will probably be going out of the live stream in like 10 minutes or so. But yes. I can be better than what I am. Exactly. But pride can sometimes be the feeling of like I'm better than someone else that might get in the way. Mm. Oh my god, Ashley, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. Holy shit. Lockdown, yeah, with the app, when you use the app, you can assign a new phone number. So changing or blocking that number won't change, because they'll just get another number. Yes, guys, hi, welcome. I just reset the chat for the free oracle, so if you're interested, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options available: either a love note from your person. Keep in mind that these are lovey-dovey, so if you're like, I'm in no contact with your person, or my person doesn't even know who I am, the other one is messages for and about your love life, anything that you need to know. So follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. Have patience, I will get to your question eventually. I kind of feel like this is going to be last call for the free oracles. If you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. And if you're interested in a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chats. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. Monica, love life message. Monica. Okay, I'm gonna be selective because this one is out. I'm gonna take these, but the whole bunch I'm not gonna take. And then can I show them? Oh my god, I don't think I can show that one. Oh, I can show that one. Okay. So I'll start with this one. Passion. Magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in. And transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So for Monica. I'm just trying to do shadow work. That's good. Hit me with a love note. Well, unfortunately, you already got your free one for today, darling. Oh wait, you can. Oh no, yes, you can get one with a donation. Let's take a look. Red love note. Love note for Red. We have Our Love is Eternal. I miss you. And our paths will always reunite. Alright. Thank you, you're welcome. Okay, let me unpin this. So for everyone wanting a reading, if you're wanting an oracle, it's going to be for a €2 donation. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations coming out either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chats. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. But for today, this is going to be last call. So let me know. Ashley is the MVP. Ashley is always the MVP. The universe is my asshole. I've been doing some heavy cleansing, spiritual cleansing. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. I was tired of it. Fix the way that we'll see what will happen next. Yes. So actually, just to see, can you please do a tarot reading on the cards Bruce got with no contact? If let me get the cards out. We have the future, ghosted, and other opinions. And ghosted. Ghosted. So the future. I daydream about a future together, going on adventures, and we're all together. Why did we get this from Bruce? Actually, we have the Four of Pentacles. We have Judgments, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think that this is just a combination of the desire. The Five of Cups is feeling sad about the past, still missing. Just focus on like what we've lost, and not so much what we still have, what we can still work towards. So that he lost you in that connection, also like the friendship with it. The overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. That's things that are out of our control. So I think he's slowly starting to accept the fact that he has no control over it. And with the Eight of Cups, there might even be that feeling of detachment there. The Four of Cups, very closed off as well. But with Judgment, it is very much reflecting back at the past. So with that in the future, I think there's just a realization of the ending of the past and the desire and wish for the future, but knowing that in the reality of the right now, that he cannot have it in the right now. And so let's just project it into the future. I'm daydreaming about a future together, going on adventures, growing old together, which is also further away in the future. And I want it all. So yeah, it's more kind of like daydreaming, I suppose. We had ghosted and then others' opinions as overall. So let's take a look at the ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Why did Bruce give Ashley ghosted? Why did Bruce give this card to Ashley? We have the Ten of Pentacles, Temperance, the Knight of Wands, Strength, and the Page of Cups. At the bottom, we have the Three of Cups. I think we talked about this before, where there's the realization of, were he to continue, or like contacting you or stuff like that, that it kind of feels like that would not end well, and even like a friendship would be out of the question. Because I think this is also like out of respect and care for you, and a friendship at the very least. With Temperance as well, needing balance, needing to compromise, needing to focus on other things. With the Ten of Pentacles, I think his focus right now is more so getting himself financially stable for the long run. And so he needs to compromise on other things. With the Strength card here as well, not being easy, but it is the right thing to do. And the Page of Cups, this way, he keeps the door open for something to reconnect later on. Because, again, now I feel like that of reconnecting, where were he to not have pulled away, like, well, I think he pulled away, but at least like communication would have continued, then I feel like that there is very much a realization of like, okay, then there wouldn't have been another option, chance, opportunity. So yeah. I finally reached a point that this past Saturday I'm not mad at him anymore. I let it all go. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. That also brings a lot of like peace for you in this, so that's nice. Okay, let's take a look at your others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Bruce. Love that. How it came down as well. Can I show you? I don't know. But it like came down like next to each other. We have the Emperor and the Hermit. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Swords as the overall energy with the Ace of Pentacles. So with this others' opinions, I think the Hermit very much looking inward for himself, finding answers, with the Emperor wanting to do what's best for everyone, but for himself included, and not just like what the others expect of me, but also who I want to be and am. And then in that sense doing what's best. With the Two of Swords, I feel like that he has been very indecisive, whether it is I full on live how they want me to live, or I full on live how I want to live, and that he's never been really good at like compromising. With the Eight of Swords, I think he is with that trying to break free from it. I think with the Eight of Swords, he is thinking about it. Okay, how can I find balance, or how can I get myself out of this mess? The Nine of Swords as well is very worried of like, what will I lose if I choose for me and not the culture, not the family, not the community? What will I lose, or what will it cost me? The Hermit, again, very much looking inward for answers. Okay, what do I want though? Because I think he has always lived according to culture, religion, family, community. And now that's kind of like starting to shift with the Emperor. What's best for my kingdom, for my life? What's best for, me moving forward, but not in the sense of like being selfish, because again, the Emperor is a leader wanting to be there for everyone. And I think he's just trying to figure that out. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. So it is like small steps forward, again, I do think with the Eight of Swords, he is very much struggling with that the most, where he's like, do I choose me? Do I choose the family in this situation or that situation? And I think that's something that he is trying to balance and trying to find some sort of like equal balance in and for. He's not there yet, but that's fine. Small steps forward. We have the Ace of Pentacles underneath that, which is just like an offer being made, like a first step towards this, because I do think that it is new for him as well. still hate her though. Well, that's fine. Baby steps, yes. I don't know. They are still no one hiding behind fake numbers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I have for you in that. I hope that made sense, and I hope that resonated. Why am I seeing myself so big? Can I? Where's the rest of my stream? Okay, anyway. Yeah. And I'm also taking baby steps. Yeah, as you should. Don't rush. Definitely don't rush. Take your time. Yeah. Trying to let go of my connection with C. I was doing a lot of other things lately. It was good. Okay, good. I'm glad. I didn't think stop cussing would be the hardest addiction to conquer for me. I stopped soda and my anger is very much being under control of that. Yeah. Swearing has such a big impact because all the words that you use impact you as well. And yeah, I have that with English. Whenever I talk in English, I swear a lot. I talked about it with my friend today, where I was like, I don't usually swear, but then when I'm talking in English is like fuck this, fuck that. It's just like it just kind of like comes out. But yeah, the words that you use, words are magic. It very much has impact on you as well as a person. Even though you say to or about someone else, and it's very, very hard because it's a habit and your brain just goes like, fuck, Um, but yeah, swearing is very, very hard to stop. I still have some outbursts, but not like before. A quick 2 minutes, cursing a lot, but then I'm over it. Love it. Good. Well, I love seeing you just also making progress and for yourself, and you're just, proud of yourself for it as well, because you should. You swear a lot, yeah. I know it when I get angry and forget about it. Yeah. I get that. I get that. But yes, guys, I think I'm gonna skedaddle out of here in a bit and call it a day. Again, when I am here in Korea in the live streams, it's just gonna be short live streams. Just because of also, I'm just also trying to have a vacation. So, yeah. I thought my anger was going to be the hardest. Well, I think it's what's the core of the anger. Can I just get 2 oracles, please? Yes, of course, Ellen. Of course. You are then going to be the last one, but yes. I have a sip of water. Let me check my phone. I believe Naomi being in the scan right now. I think. Hopefully, she's now in there. At least they're like giving her the thingies. Enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you. It was nice seeing you, though, and saying hello. Yes. Yes. It's very early, though, in America, but yeah, core of the anger is being treated unfair and guys abusing me for trying to. Yeah. Oh, little love notes from Donkey and Hearts. Love notes and hearts. Maybe it was trauma. Yeah. It usually is. Like, a lot of it, oftentimes what I see with, especially women, is when they are very aggressive or angry, it is the fact either they're not heard, they're not respected, they're not listened to, or they were not uh, like unfair treatment or behavior towards you, which is legit, yeah, and it's so unfair. But yes, Ashley, thanks for the donation. Let's take a look at your love notes and heart-shaped oracles. How Bruce feels about you. How does Bruce feel about you? Love notes, Bruce for Ashley. Do you love me the way I love you? I wish we could be together forever. I need to sort things out first before I can come to you. And I want you. All about trauma, yeah. So it's also like nice sometimes or good to hear that where your anger is coming from is you're not the only one. It's very common and it's very normal, even though it sucks that you have to deal with it. Yeah, because it's just the fact that, or the feeling of you being out of control and this happening to you. You have to undergo it, but you have no choice or control or say, or there's nothing you can say, do, or whatever to change it, which is just so unfair. And then later that just turns, that desperation, that frustration turns into anger. Yeah. So Ashley, let's take a look at your last one from Bruce. Bruce for Ashley. Okay, we had a lot. We have my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And lastly, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yes. Yeah, they don't understand. Yeah. And when guys don't leave because of boys club. Yeah, boys club's bullshit. Because you also see them bitch about women, chicks before dicks, if women help other women to deal with a man, then it's like, oh, that's not fair, blah, blah, blah. But when boys do it, it is, it's annoying. A lot of men are like, yeah, just because I am not part of the problem, or like, just because I'm not the problem, I must be part of the solution. But that's just not the case. If 1 in 10 men are shit and the other 9 do nothing, then the other 9 might as well not be there. They're not the solution. They're still, they're not part of the solution. But I do think that most, don't see it like that. But yeah, thank you. You're very welcome. Have a lovely vacation, Lynn. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. But yeah, I am gonna skedaddle out of here for today. So yes, red. No, but it is the truth. Like, if you see something happening, like, it's very in our culture nowadays that women's voices are less heard than men's, and that men's don't use theirs then enough for good. Um, yeah, because all like what I need to say in order to get rid of a guy is to say I have a boyfriend. Why is no or I don't want to not a good answer? But me having a boyfriend, that suddenly is like, oh, I don't want to, even though that also not always works, you know. But yes. Anyway, yes. Have fun eating Korean food. Yes, thank you. Yes, I will. But yeah, I am gonna skedaddle out of here. So thank you. I will have a good vacation. Hopefully, I'll do a live stream again soon. I don't know. Maybe also like in the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I am gonna skedaddle out of here. So thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go get kick ass. Go get them. Go have fun. Um, and yeah, then I will talk to you guys again in the next one. So have a good one. Talk to you next time. Bye bye. Annyeong. Bye. Pew.